Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, a lecturer in Ahmedabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to the series of the lectures of Intermediate First Year Maths A. We have started the chapter that is trigonometric ratios up to transmission. We have been discussing the different concepts such as compound angles, right, multiple angles. In the last session we have seen this sum and product transformation, right. On the same basis let us have a few more problems in this session also. Okay. So here the question he gave that if secant of theta plus alpha and secant of theta minus alpha is equal to 2 secant theta, and he specified that cos of alpha is not at all equal to 1, then show that cos theta equal to root 2 into cos alpha by 2. How to do that? Can we solve everything in terms of secant, right? And the question is here in terms of cos. Okay, what is that we can do? Let us do secant in terms of cos. Okay, let us write secant in terms of cos, that is, what is it? Let us write secant as 1 by cos of theta plus alpha. Here 1 by cos of theta minus alpha is equal to 2 by cos alpha. Now let us take LCM for the two terms. This will become cos of theta plus alpha into cos of theta minus alpha. Now we will cross multiply, that is cos of theta minus alpha plus cos of theta plus alpha, that is equal to 2 by cos theta, right. Now see here, there is a formula of cos of a minus b plus cos of a plus b. What is the formula? That is 2 cos of a minus b plus cos of a plus b, which is nothing but 2 cos a cos b. Here cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, that is cos square a minus sin square b, isn't it? Hope everyone remember this formula. Now 2 get cancelled. Okay, let us cross multiply. If this cos comes this side, it will become cos square theta into cos alpha is equal to this term, let us take that side, cos square theta minus sin square alpha. Can we take anything common here? Can we? So here cos square theta is common in both the terms. Okay, let us take this whole term to that side and bring this sin square this side. It will become sin square alpha is equal to cos square theta minus cos square theta into cos alpha. Okay, let us take this cos square as common. This will become cos square theta into 1 minus cos alpha. What is left side? Sin square alpha. To convert it into sin, can I write it as 1 minus cos square alpha, isn't it? Let us write it as 1 square. This will be 1 square minus cos square. Can we write it as a square minus b square? What it will be? It will become as 1 plus cos alpha into 1 minus cos alpha, that is equal to cos square theta into 1 minus cos alpha, cos square theta into 1 minus cos alpha. 1 minus cos, they get cancelled. We will get 1 plus cos alpha equal to cos square theta, right. What is 1 plus cos alpha? Again the same thing, it is nothing but 2 cos square alpha by 2, that is equal to cos square theta. Let us bring that square to the side, it will become, let us write it to one side, I mean in the same position. Let us remove the square root. This will become under root 2 cos square alpha by 2, that is plus or minus root 2 cos alpha by 2, that is cos theta. That is what he asked us to prove, isn't it? Actually the question is a typical question, but the simplification will be a kind of simple thing. Okay, hope you can understand this kind of problem. There is also one of the 4 marks question. Let us move on to the next problem. Okay, let us do that. Now see here, there is one more kind of problem that he is asking us if neither a nor a plus b is an odd multiple of pi by 2, then he gave one more condition, that is m sin b equal to n sin of 2a plus b. Then he is asking us to prove this condition. Okay. This is one more different kind of problem. I will teach you one rule here. Given m sin b is equal to n sin 2a plus b, right. Now can I write it as m by n is equal to sin 2a plus b by sin b. Can we? Now the thing we have to use the rule, that is componendo and dividendo rule. This is one of the most popular rule used in most of the mathematical operations. You might not see this, we will use for only few problems. That is, if a by b equal to m by n, it can be written as a plus b by a minus b, that is equal to m plus n by m minus n. Okay, right? If the left side and the right side both are in the fraction, then it can be written as numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. If you try, you will get the same thing. Okay, now see here, by componendo and dividendo rule, this can be written as m plus n by m minus n is equal to sin of 2a plus b plus sin b divided by sin of 2a plus b minus sin b. Is it okay? Let us keep this as it is, m plus n by m minus n. Here it is sin c plus sin d. What is the formula of sin c plus sin d? That is 2 sin c plus d by 2. What is it? Sin c plus sin d. 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Isn't it? Denominator also sin c minus sin d, that is 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Isn't it? Is there anything to cancel? We can cancel these both, right? Here it is 2a plus b plus b. Let us write this as it is. Then it will be 2 get cancelled. That is sin of 2a plus 2b. Can I take 2 as common? Yes, I can write here cos of 2a by 2 whole divided by sin, again cos of 2a plus b, again 2 is common, here sin of 2a divided by 2. Okay, right? Here 2 got cancelled. Here it is. Therefore, we will get it as m plus n by m minus n equal to sin of a plus b into cos a, that is sin of a plus b into cos a divided by cos of a plus b into sin a, cos of a plus b into sin a, right? Now check, m plus n by m minus n equal to sin by cos is tan, here cos by sin is cot, but in the question do we have cot? No, therefore there is only tan. Let us write it as tan a in denominator. Okay, see here cos a by sin a is cot, if it is in denominator it will be tan, right? Let us cross multiply, that will be m plus n into tan a is equal to m minus n into tan of a minus b. That is what he asked us to prove, right? Isn't it? Once again, he gave m sin b equal to n sin 2a plus b. The rule which we used here is componendo and dividendo rule. That why a by b equal to m by n, whatever it is we can write it as a plus b by a minus b equal to m plus n by m minus n. Here also for this value we have written like this, that is m plus n by m minus n equal to sin of 2a plus b plus sin b by sin of 2a plus b minus sin b. Here it is sin c plus sin d formula, 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2, denominator sin c minus sin d, that is 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. After simplifying and cancellation we got this proof. Okay, these are the few problems of simplifying using transformations. Let us move on to the final exercise, that is transformations of 3 angles of a triangle. We have seen only A and B. In this exercise we will be seeing the different kinds, that is we can see A, B, C and such kind of problems. Let us do one problem for this session. Okay, let us do. Now see here, the question given here it is A, B, C are angles in a triangle, right? He is telling that there is a triangle A, B, C, then he is asking us to prove that sin 2A plus sin 2B plus sin 2C equal to 4 sin A sin B sin C. See here, what is the condition we know if three angles are of a triangle? A plus B plus C is equal to 180, isn't it? That is the only condition which is required in this whole exercise. See here, A plus B plus C equal to 180, keep it in the whole. Now let us take LHS, that is sin 2A plus sin 2B plus sin 2C. Okay. Now let us take the first two terms. What is sin 2A plus sin 2B, which is nothing but sin C plus sin D. What is sin C plus sin D? Hope you remember the formula, that is 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2, isn't it? Now see here, let us keep this sin 2C as it is. Now let us check what it will become. 2 sin, again 2A plus 2B by 2, that is nothing but if we take 2 common it will be A plus B into 2 divided by 2. Here cos, if I take 2 common it will be A minus B by 2, right. Now let us write the sin 2C as 2 sin C cos C, shall we? Now see here, 2 to get cancelled, 2 to get cancelled, that will be 2 sin A plus B into cos A minus B plus 2 sin C cos C. From here the actual transformation starts. Here it is A plus B. Can I write in the different form? He gave that A plus B plus C is 180, right. Can I write this as A plus B is equal to 180 minus C? There is no problem in writing like that, right. Then sin of A plus B can be written as, sin of A plus B can be written as sin of 180 minus C. Sin of 180 minus theta, second quadrant, which is again positive, which will become sin C. Can I write sin C instead of this? Yes, I can. That will be 2 sin C into cos of A minus B plus 2 sin C cos C. Is it okay? Can I take 2 sin C common in both the terms? Yes, we can, right. That will be 2 sin C into cos of A minus B plus cos C. Okay. Can we change any one of the terms? We can change this cos C, right. However, we can't do A minus B. Now can I write the C as 180 minus of A plus B? I can write, right. Then cos apply. Cos C is equal to cos of 180 minus of A plus B. Which quadrant? Second quadrant. 180, it will not change the ratio. Second quadrant, cos is negative, that will become minus cos of A plus B, right. Now can I write instead of cos C, can I write it as minus of cos of A plus B? We can write, right. This will be 2 sin C cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. What is the formula of cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B? That is nothing but 2 sin C plus D by 2, isn't it. Cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B, that is nothing but 2 sin A sin B, isn't it. This is nothing but 2 sin C into 2 sin C, I mean sin A sin B, that is sin A sin B, right. 2 into 2, that is 4 sin A sin B sin C. That is what he asked us to prove, right. Once again let me tell everything again. These are the most important problems of last exercise, which are of long answer questions. See here, sin A plus sin 2B plus sin 2C, which are, let us take the first two terms, sin c plus sin d, 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2, right, and let us leave the sin 2c as it is. Here if I take 2 is common in the both the terms, we get as 2 into a plus b whole divided by 2 into a minus b whole divided by 2, 2 get cancelled, right, we got as a plus b and a minus b. Okay, then I have changed this a plus b as 180 minus c, where here sin of a plus b I have used this, sin of a plus b is equal to sin of 180 minus c, this is the first thing I have used, do not get confused. Then sin of a plus b can be written as sin c, I have used the same thing here, right, and sin 2c as 2 sin c cos c, then taking sin 2 sin c as common in the both the terms, I got cos of a minus b plus cos c. Then next step I have changed this cos c as minus cos of a plus b, isn't it, then it became cos of a minus b minus of cos of a plus b. Here cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b is 2 sin a sin b. After simplifying we got it as 4 sin a sin b sin c. This is one of the basic problem, this is an example problem, right. Let us have more and more problems of this transformations in our next session. Okay, what all we learnt, we have discussed a few examples of sum to transformation, I mean sum to product transformation and product to sum transformation, and we have discussed one of the most transformation when 3 angles of a triangle are given. Is it okay? Is it clear? Let us have more problems of this transformations in our next session. Okay, thank you.